Hey mamas, it's Diane. Listen, I'm going to tell you why I'm here in Iceland enjoying a holiday and what I found out about maternity leave here as well.
Hey there, I'm Diane, and I am your healthy pregnancy advocate. Your beautiful pregnant body is going through a lot of changes right now, and if you're like most women, that kind of freaks you out, right? Well, have no fear. Over the last 20 plus years, I've helped thousands of mums to enjoy a relaxed, calm, and confident pregnancy. And now it's your turn.
Okay, so this is really interesting. I just wanted to say hi and just give you a quick hello. I've been touring Iceland for the last 10 days and had just a phenomenal time. It's one of those bucket list holidays that we're on. And I've been thinking of you all along. Like every day I've posted a few things for you. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about an interesting book that I read recently from an Icelandic first lady here who came from Canada. And I'll post the book and everything here in the post for you to take a look at, and definitely read up on it because it's so interesting. So in the book that I'm reading, it's interesting to note that Iceland has the highest fertility rate for women in Europe. And right now, I believe it's listed at 1.97 per woman. So just short of 2 children for every woman in Iceland. So it's the highest in all of Europe. So what's so interesting about that is because the government and everything is set up to help you have children. It's just a phenomenal healthcare system, and they really want you to have a lot of children here. So in the book that I was reading, it talked about midwives and doulas. So every woman is offered the opportunity to have a midwife. So there is no extra charge for this. In fact, it's recommended. This is how you do, your maternity leave when you're in Iceland. And the husband and the wife get so much time off work. So it's not an effect on your finances. It's just a totally different system. Yes, it's Iceland. Yes, the weather is cold, but to know that they really favor the family, looking after family is a priority. Having a family is a priority. It's so refreshing. It was so wonderful to see and just know that every country is different. So a lot of the mamas that I reach out to are in the United States and in Canada. I know in Canada, where I'm from, we have a great healthcare system as well. We don't pay for our labor rooms and all sorts of things, and we do get time off. And in the States, it's really dependent on if you have a healthcare plan as well. But it's so different from every country. I know my friend's daughter has a child and they live in Germany, and child care is provided. It's really worth looking into and just finding out how all the different countries are and what's offered to them as well. So I am just sitting here waiting. We're getting our bus back to the airport. I just wanted to share that with you. It was a real interesting thing to read and know that mums are welcome everywhere in the world and loved everywhere in the world, but each country has its own unique system. So it's going to make me want to read up a little bit more on different countries and how they process pregnancy and look after pregnant women, both at home and women that are working as well. Really, really interesting to find out. So I am going to wrap up with a thought for you to take life and the adventures that are in store for you and your family and truly enjoy them. I hope that as your children grow up, you get an opportunity to take them to really neat places. I'm looking at a young girl here, maybe about 8 years old, with her dad, just enjoying herself and living life, not having things, but having experiences, which is really important in life. And I hope you are having the most amazing experience during your pregnancy. And if you haven't joined or signed up for my webinar yet, please do that. I'll put the link here as well. On the webinar, we talk about all sorts of really mum-related things. The symptoms that you're going through if you're feeling nauseous and sick, what you can do about that, how to have the most amazing pregnancy. My niche, my secret sauce, I'll share with you how it made a world of difference between my first and second pregnancy. I've had my my kids, I've got my grandkids now, but I've been constantly teaching that to mums, because let's face it, mums have anxiety over pregnancy. I mean, who doesn't? It's something totally new and different in our bodies and our lives, and we have to get used to what to expect. And we have to understand, the more educated you are about your pregnancy and what's going on with your baby, the calmer you're going to be, the better your labor and delivery will be too. And remember, when you have that calm feeling in your body, that is going through, resonating to your baby as well in your tummy. There's just so much connected in that. So anyways, I do hope you join us on the next webinar. Click the link if you haven't been on there, and we'd love to see you and tell you more about our program too. Take care, mamas. Loving you, sending you some love from Iceland.
Thanks for dropping by and watching the show with me today. I hope you really got something out of it. Hey, listen, I just want to remind you that if you are carrying a baby, you also need to be carrying a subscription to our YouTube channel, because we're going to give you all the information that you really need to make the most out of your pregnancy and have the most enjoyable journey. And I have a very special offer I want to tell you about. I've been helping mums enjoy their pregnancy, reduce pain, and get the most out of their pregnancy for over 20 years. And I've built an online workshop that I'm doing right now to help new mums really understand the 3 fundamental secrets that you need to know, so that you can go through your entire pregnancy and labor with as little pain as possible. So if you want to watch the workshops and join me, go to havingababy.io. We'll see you on the next show.